Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Today, we're going to be talking about the trading card games and how they have helped me tremendously over my years in playing them. So, I've come from playing Yu-Gi-Oh throughout my whole life up until probably around the age of 17 years old, where I transitioned to Pokemon, and I then kept playing Pokemon from there on out as I became really into the game, as it was a lot more fun, and I just love the whole game and everything about it. There's five things I want to first point out on what things that the trading card games have helped me tremendously in. First reason is that it's kept me occupied. The trading card games have been amazing in that aspect where if I'm ever bored or stressed out or anything, I can always kind of use that as a healthy outlet to, go and play games, build decks, and just hang out with friends. The second thing is that it's made me smarter. I do feel like trading card games, especially Yu-Gi-Oh, have definitely helped my reading and comprehension, my attention span a lot. So, yeah, that's definitely a second point that I definitely want to highlight. Third thing is that it's helped me make friends and form friendships. I'm, like I said, I'm pretty socially awkward, introverted dude. So yeah, it's not the easiest thing for me to make friends. Like I'm pretty good at like once I start talking to people, I'm pretty good at like talking and connecting with people. But it's like, and in hindsight, when I first see people, I don't really want to like talk to them, and pretty like introverted in that aspect. But yeah, when there's card games and there's that hobby, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm a different person. I can definitely talk a lot more and just talk a storm pretty much, and yeah, really form friendships. Fourth thing is that it taught me how to lose. The trading card games were great in that. Honestly, probably better than any other sport or any other life experience. I think that like, trading card games have been one of the things I've been doing my whole life, and I've put in a lot of time into it throughout the years. I don't play as much as I do now because I have like more adult stuff like working, responsibilities, everything. So I don't have as much time to play. But like I said, throughout my childhood and everything above that, like it's definitely been a huge part of my life, and it really helped with knowing how to take L's. The last reason is that it's kept me away from trouble. It's the last reason. Definitely has done a good job in that. So yeah. So first reason, how it's kept me occupied. The trading card games have kept me very busy in a healthy way, meaning that I, if I'm bored or just don't really have anything to do, like I have free time on my hands, and I'll tend to, nowadays we have social media. I'll tend to want to use that, but social media just doesn't really like. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but when I use social media, I feel pretty ill, and just like, kind of like, what did I do with my time? I don't remember most of the things on social media, and yeah, like it's definitely not for me. And there's other good ways for people to spend their time. Like I know people are reading, people can read and uh, do other sort of projects or something. But yeah, for me, it's definitely helped fill that void. The next thing is that the trading card games have helped me become smarter. Um, Primarily with, I want to say, reading and attention span. As card games, when they're played and when you play competitively, you kind of have to like focus and just think about everything and like stay engaged into the game. So yeah, I think that action over the years has really helped me stay like kind of master the art of like staying focused, and it's correlated to other aspects of my life when it comes to people teaching me something, or if I'm at work and they're trying to explain something to me and I have to kind of retain that information and like not forget it, like kind of have good memory. It's definitely helped in that aspect for sure. With school as well, for sure. So yeah, it's definitely helped. I want to say. Third thing, yeah, it's helped me make friends. As I said, for me, I'm a pretty quiet dude, and if you can kind of relate to me in that aspect, I yeah, you have to kind of understand how it feels, when you're like around a lot of people and you just can't, talk to other people as easily as other people can. But yeah, just having that common interest, that same hobby of playing like trading card games, it really helps form those friendships a lot easier. And then the fact that when you play in tournaments, you often have to like play against random people and that people that you don't know at first, and then it gives you a good way to kind of like get to know people, and then yeah, if you vibe with people and stuff, boom, you pretty much like become friends. It's kind of like inevitable. I feel like. Yeah. Fourth thing, it's taught me how to lose. Um, yeah. When I was growing up, I was super competitive and very. I mean, I've always been competitive, but before I used to be so hard on myself. I used to be like so over dramatic. Like I would lose and be like, "Oh my god, I failed," or anything like a bad grade on a test, um, losing bad, like playing sports and just sucking. All that stuff just made me feel like horrible and stress me out, and I would just overthink everything afterwards. And no, man, just TCGs. They taught me how to lose, and I remember there was one time where I lost, like in the locals, and I don't know why. I just like, I kind of, I was just so, I felt so bad. Like I was just like, it was like when I was younger, and I was like, and I think like my brother told me one time, like, dude, just like, let it go. It's whatever, It's like, it's not that deep, and just you're never gonna learn this way if you don't change the way gotta just let it go, learn from it, have fun, and just, yeah, not make it a big deal. And yeah, that just changed everything after that. And yeah, I just changed my approach. I mean, I used to not really be that fun to play against, where like people would beat me and I would be salty. Back in my Yu-Gi-Oh days when I was younger, and I would just be salty and at times it was horrible. Like I don't ever like advocate people to be that way. And yeah, man, I just changed everything. I changed my whole outlook on the game, and then over the years, I'm like literally like a whole different person. Like I lose, I'm just like, I'll truly be like, oh dang, like, um, like, damn. But then afterwards, I'll just be like, all right, GG's, man, like good game, and then I'll just be literally like, I'll get over it like right away and just move on, and it's literally not anything. And like, yeah, I'm just, I'm pretty, I'm pretty chill to lose to people now. I kind of lose a lot more now. As I wouldn't want to lose as much, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm definitely a lot better in that, and I just kind of go with the okay. I'm gonna try my best in everything, but if we fail, we lose. It's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna stress over it. It's fine. Yeah. And the last thing is that's kept me out of trouble. Going to middle school and high school, in my early years, I had friends that started doing like, I'm not gonna say their names, but like they started doing like drugs and all this stuff, and yeah, bad things. But I stayed away from that and I never thought about ever using anything. I mean, I've never done anything like that. I've always been a clean kid, and yeah, I'm pretty much like yeah, straight edge, and I don't do any of that stuff. But I think the big reason was because of Pokemon and just from the hobby, trading card games. That I've never felt like I needed to do anything to have fun. I've always felt like I can just have fun playing the trading card games whenever I have free time. from work or from studies or anything. And if I ever have free time, just play trading card games, build decks, play online, and yeah, just have a blast doing that. Have friends, talk with friends, catch up, and everything from the trading card games. Cause yeah, I have a lot of friends that I've made from the TCGs. So yeah, man, I've never really felt the need to like try to fit in or do anything. I've always been pretty happy with just playing card games. And I mean, there was definitely times where I was like, I shouldn't do this. This isn't cool. I should try to do something else. But then I just realized after a while, I'm like, why do I think that way? Like, dude, I love this hobby. Like, makes me a happier person. I don't need to care what anybody else thinks. You shouldn't. If you enjoy it, if it's it's a good hobby. It's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So 5 things I've learned, and yeah, just these have helped me. Like the TCG has helped me a lot. And if you're new and you're starting and considering starting to get into card games, I just want to say it's a great hobby. It's definitely fine. A good way to spend your time, better than being on social media, because you still have to think, use your brain when you're playing card games. It's kind of like solving a puzzle, which is pretty healthy to do. Um, yeah, card games are pretty cool for sure. I I mean, I'm not surprised that they're starting to spike in popularity. You see, like these big regionals and everything of 2,000 players now. But yeah, that's gonna be enough of me rambling. And if you like the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it. Be much appreciated. And we will see you later. All right, YouTube, peace out.